got sacked, just the decision to go for it, and then the decision to have that play is your call?
Well, once I knew we were going for it, you want to try to play to the quarterback's strength, and we've been running the ball in the same formation and motion, and Corn Dog with his ability to throw on the run, we called a naked play because it suits him the best. Hadn't called that play all day, and it was a good compliment to what we were running.
Did Taylor like the call, or did you confer with him at all, or was it yours all the way without any conferring with Taylor or Mike?
You'd have to ask Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, he usually likes all of our calls.
Mike said the thing he would have liked Taylor to have done in hindsight is just get rid of the ball and not give him the yardage.
Yeah,
so is that what you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems like there was more of an emphasis of going to Tyron today. Was that part of the game plan, or was that just kind of how it played out?
I think it's just taking advantage of matchups.
Did Justice had 100 yards plus today, and it seemed like room to run was a little bit more prevalent in the second half. Was that you guys scheming up some stuff at halftime, or just offense kind of starting to open things up for the run game? What'd you see
I just think in the second half we played much better. Just got into our tempo, got into a rhythm. I think we adjusted better, and then they adjusted, and we adjusted again, and back to the whole full circle. But I think we just did a good job of creating more rhythm in the offense, moving the chains, more consistency in the pass game, not being inconsistent with just first and second down, making third down easy.
You guys were rolling some different offensive line combinations that frankly seemed to work, just even moving guys around.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a pretty
Josh has a real good feel
Yeah.
for that, so he's doing a good job and trying to, one, keep guys fresh, but also you'd like your offensive line to also get some rhythm, so you don't want to pull a guy that's doing well, but at the same time, you want to change it up and keep him fresh. So I think he's got a real good feel for that, and he subs those guys on his own and doing a great job with it.
You got going after, I think, your first series of the third quarter. You scored 3 straight times. There was a little bit of a lull between your opening drive and then that 3-drive run where you cashed in 21 points. In hindsight, anything that you could pinpoint that was just off a little bit during that
Probably
stage?
a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I don't think there was one thing. I mean, necessarily to nitpick. We'll get real picky tomorrow, and we'll coach it up, and we'll correct it, and we'll make those corrections after we've seen film. But obviously, just not being flow, not being able to piece it together. One time, you miss a block or you miss a throw or you get a penalty, and then you set yourself back off normal situations. Obviously, that happened way too much in the first half. Can't let that happen.
Was the throwback to Cornelius the same play that Tylen had scored on earlier?
No, sir.
It looks similar.
That's correct.
How much do you think that the fact that you guys had just run something like that to Tylen opened up?
We were hoping, you always want to compliment your looks. If you run a particular run, you want to have a throw off of it, and it's just complementary offense. That's all you're trying to do.
On that final drive, you went more with JD. Was that a case where Justice was fatigued, or was that just kind of what you guys were wanting to go with?
Trying to keep him fresh and go with who's got the most gas.
How much of a factor does the wind play into your play calls?
Quite a bit. Today's a pretty strong wind, so you got to be careful of the deep ball, and there was a lot of it's interesting. You don't want to throw into the wind with that strong of a wind, but throwing it with it at your back caused some overthrows at the same time. So you want to. Every coach has a tendency to throw it down the field more when the wind's at your back, but then you got to be able to gauge that wind. So it definitely played a factor.
You okay with how Taylor threw, given the conditions today?
Pardon me?
You okay with how Taylor threw today, given the conditions and being what they were? You like what he showed in the passing game, just in general?
He's got to play better.
How was that, if you don't mind me asking specifics? What you need to get more out of him today?
More consistency.
Yeah.
He plays tough. He plays his guts out. But you're going to come away from a loss and you're going to say your quarterback played satisfactory. That's not the case. Mm-hmm. I'm never going to say the quarterback played satisfactory if we lose a ball game. There's always a play to be made. So You know, I told you that a few weeks ago. The same thing. You know.
Penalties were a problem across the board. Mike was talking about looking at, you know, if there's root causes out there. Do you feel like there might be some, you know, issues you can, even with a
Well, if
handful
there are,
of
we're going
games-
to take a look at those and fix them. To tell you right now what those issues are, you know, we talk about and try to educate our guys enough. Obviously, it's got to be more of that. So that's all you can do.